In the eastern edge of Mexico City, where the streets of Iztapalapa rise into the hills of dust, color, and history, Holy Week here is not just a tradition, it's an entire living world. Every year, during Iztapalapa, the rhythm of everyday life shifts. Vendors still call out from corners, children still run through the narrow streets, buses still growing up steep roads, but something heavier hangs in the air, something sacred, something remembered. This is Semana Santa. The story begins long before the crowds arrive. For months, the community prepares. Local residents rehearse lines, build costumes, and train physically for roles that demand endurance and emotional intensity. This is not theatre in the traditional sense, it is devotion embodied. As the days of Semana Santa arrive, Iztapalapa transforms. Palm Sunday begins with processions that wind through the streets, palms lifted high, voices singing hymns that echo off the hillsides. Families gather on rooftops, balconies, and street corners, some having been watching the same tradition for generations. But the most intense moment comes on Good Friday. The entire neighborhood here becomes the stage for one of the largest passion plays in the entire world. The streets are filled with Roman soldiers on horsebacks, crowds shouting at drums that echo like a heartbeat through the city. The air feels heavy, almost still, as if though time itself is watching. The procession moves slowly through Iztapalapa. The man playing Jesus carries a heavy wooden cross. The weight is real. The exhaustion is visible. Every step is deliberate, and every pause feels like a moment suspended between the past and present. People line the streets not just as spectators, but as participants in collective memory. Some cry quietly, others pray. Children watch wide-eyed, trying to understand why this story matters so deeply to the adults around them. At certain points along the route, the procession stops. Scenes unfold, moments of judgment, suffering, and reflection. The crowd becomes silent, and even the usual sounds of the city begin to disappear, and then slowly the journey continues. By the time the procession reaches its final destination, exhaustion and emotion blend together. The crowd is massive now, thousands upon thousands. And when the scene is finally performed, there's a silence that feels almost sacred. This is not about religion, it's about identity. When night finally falls, the streets slowly begin to empty. The costumes come off, the crowds disperse, vendors walk away their stands, and Iztapalapa returns to its normal rhythm. But nothing is quite the same, because for 1 week each year, this place becomes more than a neighborhood in Mexico City. It becomes a living memory of sacrifice, of faith, and humanity performed behind the stage. But inside the very streets where people live, their everyday lives, and the light fades, the hills grow, the story does not end, it waits. Until next year, when Iztapalapa will once again become the world stage for one of the most powerful traditions in all of the Americas. This is Mexico City, and this is Wander Alwayz. As always, thanks again for listening, and please do not forget to like and subscribe.